This conference will now be recorded.
So these are some of the trades we had. We had on 26th November on a Monday morning. It started in red. I mean, we had IT basically in red, and even the metals also. And then in the afternoon session again, we had buy calls. Almost all the scripts gave the buy calls. And here are the targets what these calls had made, both on the buy side and then on the sell side. So majorly it was an I mean, IT and metals were in red in the morning, and again in the afternoon session, all these things recovered very neatly. I mean, we had very smooth trades. Uh, so you can see some of the trades here, and there are some stop losses also which were hit. Like Bharti Airtel, the stop loss 335 is for 337, and then I changed it to 339 because it was choppy. So I thought I'll take the trade at 339. So 337, 2 points, we had a stop loss. Bharti Airtel, CIPLA, we had a stop loss. Nifty, we had a stop loss. And then again, all these things recovered. In fact, if you can see, WIPRO stop loss 307, that is for a sell call. We had a stop loss. Even for INFY, we had a stop loss. 610, we had a stop loss INFY. That is 3 points we lost in INFY. We were looking at a target of 601, but that didn't materialize. So I think I've put it somewhere. Yeah, the 610 was a stop loss for INFY, but if you see on the buy side, I mean, it made 625. It made 625 on the buy side. So if you and the entry was 615. So there are neatly 10 points there. If you deduct the 3 points, 7 points you get in fee. The same thing with WIPRO 317. It closed at 318.30. And the sell call we had a stop loss, but other things like all the sectors except Reliance, SBI sell call it triggered. I mean, it made a target. SUNPHARMA made a target 508. It went down till 508. It went to 513, and then it slightly rose up, and then again it settled down at 508, which was its target. And TCS, Tata Steel had a sell call. Tata Motors was a sell call. So Tech Mahindra, Titan, UPL was again the target was 763. So that made the target sell call. And again we had a buy call in UPL which made a target of 778. And Hero Moto went up by nearly 6%. It finally closed at you can see here 3093, but our target was 3075. 3075. And apart from this, ADANIPORTS, it gave a buy call and it gave a sell call. First it was a sell call and then it a buy call. Coal India made a target of 248. Dr. Reddy, the buy call triggered a stop loss, that is at 2605. The sell call gave very neat profits. GRASIM, we had a sell call. GAIL, we had a sell call. You can see that GRASIM 835.50. That was the target. And HCL also we had a sell call which made a target 768. And then again we had a buy call at 978. 978. It made 1001 on the buy side. And HDFCBANK, HDFC, it gave just 2 points and then it reversed. So it was a stop loss at 1887. And Axis, you can see that the buy entry was 626.50. It made 634. Bajaj Auto, all the scripts gave real good targets in the afternoon. That is, once the European Open happened, and so you can just calculate. The targets. M&M was a sell call. That is a sell target. HUL was a buy. That is buy target. 1941. So you'll have to just GAIL was a sell target. Bajaj Finance was on sell target, and again we had a buy call. And so here we had a buy call. This is the buy target. So we had multiple calls, that is buy and sell calls on most of the scripts today. So HINDALCO, we had a sell in the morning. It made an target 214. I'll just show you. So 214 HINDALCO, that was a sell call. And again we had a buy call which made an 219.20. That it closed at 219.80. And HUL, you can see that 1741 was target. So what you'll have to do is you'll have to multiply this with your lot size, the points into the lot size. So you'll get your targets. You'll get your profits, in fact. Tata Motors target 177. That was the target. That's for a sell call. And again, buy call, we had a target. You can see that here, 182.30. It closed at 182.35. So this is the end of the day figures, what we have. And the minor losses like HDFC, ICICI, Dr. Reddy, if you just compare this with your profits, I mean, these stop losses are very negligible. So Nifty itself, I'll just tell you the $10,645 minus the entry is 10,551. That gave around 94 points. That gave around 95 points into 75. The lot size, that is 7050. That is a profit. And Bank Nifty was also a very good call. 26191 minus 26370. So 179 points there. Into 20 is the lot size. That is 3,580 rupees. Titan, we had a buy and a sell call target. Both the targets are reached. So I'll just take Hero Moto 3075. And the entry was 2951. So 124 points into 200. That itself gave around 24,800 rupees. So that was the kind of the call that we had. HUL gave a very good call. We had a very good call in HUL, and even HCL also was a good call. So if you just calculate, let me just take HUL, or let me just give it here itself. 370 minus 364, 30 was the entry for the buy call ADANIPORTS. 370 was the target. 5.7 into 2,500. That itself was 14,250. Axis, you can see 634. I'm just rounding it off. Let me take 626 as the entry, minus 626, 627, sorry, 627 minus 634. That is around 7 rupees. 7 into 1200. 8,400 on axis. I thought this call will not trigger, but it triggered in the afternoon. GRASIM buy call 850 was the target. The entry was 844, so roughly around six points there. Okay, 6 into 750. 4,500 rupees. And GRASIM we had a sell call also. This is a buy call. GRASIM we had a sell call. Just okay, it's here. 835.50. Our sell call entry was 841. So 5.5, 750 into 750. So 4,125. So 4,000 here and another 4,000 here. So 8,000 rupees on a single script. We had the targets. HDFCBANK 2045. HINDALCO sell target 214. The entry was here 21670. 2.7. 2.7 into 3,500. That's 9,450. And we had a buy call. Our entry for HINDALCO buy is 218, 219. So that's roughly around 1 rupee. 1 into 3,500. So that's 3,500 rupees. 3,500 here, HINDALCO buy, and here another 9,000 rupees. 9,000 roughly, let's say 9,500 rupees. 13,000 rupees, nearly 13,000 rupees worth of trade on a single script. So like that, we had the IT pack were multiple calls, all had buy and sell calls. But in that, INFY and WIPRO hit a stop loss on the sell side. But it recovered very good on the buy side. I mean, these losses were wiped off. So you can just calculate uh, the profits here. I mean, all the profits. What SBI we had a buy target, and SBI again initially we had a sell target. 280 was that is 1 rupee 80 paise. There 1.8 into 3,000. That's 5,400 rupees here. And buy it was 286. Our entry was 280-270. So 3.3 into 3,000, 9,900 rupees here. So this itself 9,900 and 5,400 here, and buy and sell. So you can just imagine 15,000 rupees, 15,000 odd rupees on a single script. So these are these days, these kind of days occur sometimes, where we make multiple profits on a single trade. That is two calls on a single script itself. So you can just calculate the targets for the profits for other scripts. I have given you the targets here. Lupin 835, it made a target. 844 was entry. 835 it made. Tech Mahindra buy target 697. It made 697. 687 was the entry. TCS 1831 was the entry. It made 1860. 30 rupees there. Likewise, Tata Steel 529.50 was a buy. Sell call also gave a very good profit. 534. It closed at 525. 525 was the target. So 9 rupees into 1061. So 9,500 rupees here on the sell side. 523. I am calculated 525. So 9,500 rupees approximately. And again we have a buy call here, 529.50. 531, that is 2 rupees, roughly around another 2 rupees, another 2,000 rupees. So 11,500 rupees there on Tata Steel. And Wipro, we had a stop loss, I told you, on the sell side. So here is a stop loss 307. And Wipro, again we had a buy call. I'll show you here. The target is 317. 309 is the entry. 317 is the target. 8 rupees there. So that's an all these stop losses were negligible when you compare it with your targets, and that is what finally I wanted to convey. So these are the calls that we had. I can again post the calls tomorrow morning, the tentative rates initially, and once the tentative rates, the market opens, there might be some changes in some of the scripts. Like today what we had, Axis Bank, we did not change any figure for the buy call. It continued with its yesterday's trade itself, yesterday's call itself. Same thing with most of the other calls, Z buy call. So all these calls not change. The only calls that the prices where we had to change was mostly with the IT pack, that is on the sell side. Most of them were gap down opens, and the prices what you are seeing here are gap down prices, gap down, and after that we entered into the market. So Maruti was another very good call. So Reliance, approximately, no profit, no loss kind of a thing, and HDFC also, and the India Bulls, it made some profit initially, and then it was flat for today. So that is how the trades happened today. So 10 rupees on INFY, that is around 12,000 rupees on the buy call. ₹12,000 on the buy call, and we lost 3,600 rupees on the sell side. That is, it hit a stop loss at 210. Sorry, 610. 607 was our entry. Titan, it made a target of 879. This is a sell target. Maybe you will not get 897. Our entry was 910. So 13 rupees there. 13 into 750. So 9,750 on Titan, that is on the sell side. And again on the buy side, we had a target 919. Our entry was 913. So roughly around 5 rupees. 5 into 750. 3,750. So 12, 13, 13,000 and odd on just Titan. So these are the trades that we had. Hope in case if you are interested, you can just again ask me for the tentative rates. You can mail me your email address so that I can send you the tentative file, and the data can be updated from your terminal. So we can get some good trades again. But let's see how tomorrow turns out to be. Today was one of the good days what we had. Okay then, thank you.